video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Friday. And yes, I said Friday because we worked so hard this entire darn week to now sit back, relax, talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, as well as the SEC getting sued by a bunch of people, as well as Gary Gensler maybe hinting at resignation. What's going on? Well, darn, I'm here to help you out. So make sure you smash the like, subscribe, and share this out with friends if you're ready for the Zest News, the education. I'm so excited to get into today's show. I'm overwhelmed with news. Overwhelmed. I don't even know if I have time to spew it all today. Spew it all. It would probably take 3 hours. But I'm on something else today, my friends. I'm on some other wave. I was just listening to some new songs that my friend King Cruft dropped. Oh, darn, they're really good. They're really good. So, guys, if you haven't yet listened to King Cruft's new album, and all that stuff, right, Crypto Farmer, welcome, everybody. I'm going to say good morning to everyone. Please check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then head over to Gemini Go where dollars won't, my friends. Make sure if you go there, you trade $100 in crypto, you're going to get 15 bucks in Bitcoin. I mean, why not? We're going to go over and say good morning to everybody on the YouTubes and the interwebs, the TikToks, the X, the Facebooks, the everywheres. We got Blocky X Crypto. We got Brian, Mike Volmer, all set. Good morning. We got, wow, you guys are chatting it up. Joe Harvey, good morning. Jasmine Guy Crypto, welcome. Oh boy, I lost my place. Y'all are blowing up this chat right now. Oh my gosh. All set with the $2 super chat before we were even live. What did you say, my friends? You said coffee and cookies. Good morning, and let's get after it. Oh, I love All Set. All Set is just a shining light. Is he not? He is. Give some love to All Set in the chat. We got Anthony Palladino. Hopefully baby and wifey Palladino are here as well. Joe Harvey, good morning. We have Squeaky. We got the beautiful people in the chat. We got James that loves the Zest. Shout out to James. We got Rob C. We got Bullduck Eric, David G. Chipper said break it all down for us. Hipper. Oh my gosh, that was such a beautiful rhyme. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Christopher Hanna, good morning. Nice to see ya. Crypto Smoke, nice to see you too. We got John Legend with all his emoji action. Galaxy 9, Poman, Alexandra G, my G. I love Alexandra G, my G. We got Vincent Quagliana over there on the X.coms. We got Golden. Welcome, my friends. Hero, Michael C., Memory Man. Good morning. Bullish Bradley, Bliss, War Player, Greg F. Welcome, Greg. Ben, it's like, I'm late, but I'm here. No, my friend, we just got started. Welcome. Who else we have? I think I got, Aquarian. Hi. Hello. Welcome. I don't know if I missed anybody. Yukio and Kev Bouncer on X. Michael Cartwright is here. Ivan, Rob C. Animal, nice to see you. He said, ciao, Gary. Shout out to Animal, my Litecoin fam. Digi, good morning. We're going to talk about Litecoin, my friends. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe what's going on with that account. Whoever took over that account, bless their hearts, because it's so awesome. Talk, nice to see you. I have a Dogecoin sticker in the back. Yes, I do. Dogecoin accepted here. Shout out to Gary Littlemore for sending it to me. All right, guys, let's get after it this morning. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff going on. But first, of course, we got to go into the market recap. Right, Missy? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm so excited. Cleta said XRP moving up. Yes, it is, and that was because of the Gary Gensler rumors, though. We do need 150 likes and 150 live viewers if there's any shot at us having a rave today. So we need to make sure we share that membership-y, that love, that zest in the chat, right, Crypto Farmer? And we have a goal for subscribers. 4 more today is the goal, 17,450. So let's make sure we're subscribing on YouTube, right, Zero? The market recap goes as follows, my friends. Cardano is pumping up 22%, GOAT up 27%, Algo's up 17%. XRP is up 26. I know a lot of people are pumped about XRP. We're going to talk about XRP. Flare, we got Arrow, Brett doing good. Peanut is pulling back just a little bit. Shout out to Peanut. R.I.P. Peanut. That was horrible what happened to little Peanut. H-bar is up 15%. Litecoin doing swell. We'll jump into all of it. Bitcoin, my friends, $89,568. We were at a high today of around 90.5, I think that was. 90.7, I stand corrected. Though we did not put in a higher low yesterday, which we were talking about that with Dan the Chart Man, my beautiful Dan the Chart Man. Shout out to Chart guys. Absolutely love Dan. And he said as long as we keep putting in higher lows, that's bullish. But we did not continue that trend yesterday. Pretty interesting. Even though we put a little heart on the chart, which I feel like should make a difference, right, Cletus? Thank you for your love. Bullish level to watch is that high that we now currently have sitting at around 93,500 bucks, just about. We want to hit the next $1,000 high, which would be the 94K level. Bearish level to watch is maybe finding this support where we started off today around 87.3. That would be quite optimistic, though. I would be looking at the 76K. I feel as though if we fall below 80K, we're going to see a lot of liquidations. And if we somehow, some way, fall below 70K, go below maybe 69 and tap 60K yet again, it would drive people insane, liquidate a bunch of folk, and people would be upset about crypto. Oh, crypto sucks though. I can't believe it crashed. Guys, we're up 18% in a week. We're up 138% in the past year. Don't get greedy. Don't FOMO. Keep calm. Hodl on. Have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. Now, we do have market Cipher that let us know we had not a green dot. I almost got optimistic there. A red dot printed yesterday and has been pulling us down ever since. We do have nice green money flow, highest it's been since March when we visited 70K for the first time, and even before that in the span of November to December of 2023, going into 2024. Now, we do have the VWAP that slid below that zero line confidently, which again makes sense as to why we have this pullback going on right now. That isn't really much of a pullback. Like I said, we were slightly in the red yesterday, but not even by that much. Taking a look right there, we were 3% in the red. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And we almost rebounded and made our gains, or took our losses and gained it back, if that makes sense. We do have the RSI that is still overbought. Pulled back quite a nice amount yesterday, now bouncing again today. Quite nice to have a pullback with the RSI. Bitcoin needed to cool off a little bit. We didn't have new highs yesterday, and people were probably like, oh my gosh, what's happening with Bitcoin? Is it dead again? Because it's not hitting a new high again today. Guys, stay patient. Stay patient. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I love Bitcoin. Do you love Bitcoin? Can I see Bitcoin emojis in the chat? Bless Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. Do you guys like Bitcoin? Put Bitcoin emojis in the chat. I need to see Bitcoin emojis in the chat. Also, regarding Bitcoin, we saw Bitcoin ETFs witness the third highest outflow since the launch. And that is contributing to that bearish sentiment we sort of had yesterday, even though I don't know how anybody could be bearish right now. Even considering if we have a huge pullback, there's no reason to be bearish on Bitcoin other than the fact that people are trading using leverage and losing their noodles. Nonetheless, Bitcoin ETFs saw their third largest outflow since launch, seeing $400.7 million being drained on Thursday, according to Farside data. During yesterday's trading, Bitcoin witnessed a low of around 86.6 and highs of nearly 92K. Bitcoin corrected nearly 6%, and that's again okay. In the past 3 days, investors have cashed in $15 billion, according to Glassnode, and Bitcoin has soared over 25% since Donnie T secured the bag in the election. BlackRock's IBIT saw inflows of $126.5 million, continuing the trend of strong inflows since November 7th. However, Fidelity's FBTC saw outflows of $179.2 million. Bitwise, BITB, saw $113.9 million being drained. ARX bled $161 million. Grayscale products saw a combined outflow of $74.9 million. And I'm not worried about it. ETF, other Fs. I was gonna say something else that maybe I shouldn't say. But it's okay because we see a lot more things going on with the ETFs, including Goldman Sachs, which reminds me of somebody specific.
Hucksters.
Gary, am I talking about you yet? Did I mention your name yet? No. It's okay. Stay quiet. $2.8 trillion asset manager Goldman Sachs disclosed $710 million in Bitcoin ETF holdings. We're going to see a lot more of that. And you also know that Goldman Sachs, along with another group of TradFi bros, were trying to influence the U.S. Treasury to replace stablecoins with CBDCs. No. Goodbye, Goldman Sachs. Maybe after Gary Gensler resigns or gets fired, he might go back to Goldman Sachs. We're going to keep going with the chartery. We got $3,000 Ethereum at the moment. I worry, my friends, because I don't want to fall below $3,000. We already saw a low of around $3,022 today. Looking over here, now we're slightly in the red. We were just in the green. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Down 0.1% at the moment. We're barely traded, and at the moment, though, our heart and our love showed us that push. When we passed the 200-day SMA, we had a high recently, the local high of around 33.74. We wanted to maintain support around this 32.30 mark, but we didn't quite make that. And it seems like we're trending ever so slightly towards this 200-day SMA, where at this point, we are about 3% away in the negative direction of hitting that 200-day SMA. And if we reject it, you're looking at that 27.70 yet again, which I never want to say that darn level again. Never. 27.70. I just hate it. I just hate it. Don't want it. Bye. Anyways, your bullish scenario is at 32.30, and your bearish level is falling below $3,000, which is majorly psychological, and below the 200-day SMA, and looking at that 27.70 again, not mentioning it again. The VWAP is below that zero line, my friends, confidently, although the money flow is green, curving upwards ever so slightly. However, it's not as strong as Bitcoin. It's not as strong as a lot of other coins. And I'm surprised about that. Like, why is ETH lacking so much? Dan the Chartman contributes this to ETH ETFs. With the red dot printed a few days ago, pulling down this momentum, we do have the RSI that did have a strong pullback. And again, I view this as a positive more than a negative. We were overbought, and that indicates the downtrend that could possibly occur, which did occur. Now, we do have a flat RSI. It's mid-bull range right now, so I would consider this a good thing to pull back, relax, cool off, and maybe show us that we have a lot more room in the bullish direction to go. Hoping for the best for Ethereum. Sending love to you, Ethereum. It's gonna be okay, Ethereum. Litecoin, on the other hand, oh boy, Litecoin is so spicy. I have so much love for Litecoin, and I know that I've been talking about Litecoin for so long, and then all of a sudden the Litecoin account got someone that is blowing this up, and it's absolutely amazing. Whoever's running this account, bless their hearts, because it's great. And all of a sudden, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I'm the biggest Litecoin fan now. Where were you, fam? But it's okay, because now you're here with us. And we're going to see a Litecoin ETF eventually. I believe so. And I've been saying this for a long time, even when we had James Cipher on the show from Bloomberg. And I was like, what about a Litecoin ETF? And he was like, man, that's not going to happen. Oh boy, it's going to happen. Watch it happen. And shout out to James, because he's a genius too. And I can't wait until he reports on the fact that there will be a Litecoin ETF eventually, as Canary Capital did file one. I have such a love for Litecoin. They're going the meme coin route now, which they're an OG coin. They're not necessarily a meme. Though, what are they connected to? What are they merge mined with? Dogecoin. So shout out to Litecoin for just being so amazing. Honestly, so happy that I was able to speak at the Litecoin Summit in July before Litecoin is on this huge, beautiful trajectory it's always destined to be on. Anyway, I love the tweets. Good morning, crypto beaches. With this meme, I'm the meme coin now. I just love this vibe so much. So shout out to the Litecoin account. Whoever is running that is a genius. And I just have a lot of love for everything that's going on there. Even the joke of Litecoin, again, hitting $84. The irony being that there is 84 million Litecoin. I love this tweet. This was so good. DJ News tweets, Bitcoin reclaims 90K. And then Litecoin goes, breaking, Litecoin reclaims $84 for the 10 millionth time in the past 3 years. I just thought that was so great. I have so much love for Litecoin, man. Litecoin is 1.65% in the green today. Just fell below that $84 mark. Again, shout out to whoever's running this account. What a genius. And so bullish level to watch is $85, apologies. And we did take a high of around $87 with today's candle. We saw yesterday that we did tap this $85, but closed below it at 82. ultimately staying above 75, 76 bucks is where you want to hold support, being that the selling pressure at this level is absolutely ridiculous. And staying above the 200-day SMA is massively positive as well. Beyond $85, you're looking at the bullish scenario of 91, and I'm hoping with this momentum being built with Litecoin right now that we could target $100 Litecoin, as that, again, is a major psychological level, that if we do go to $100 Litecoin, the FOMO is going to start to kick in, especially being the fact that it has the same regulatory clarity as Bitcoin, has proof of work. It is merge mined with Dogecoin. So if you're mining Litecoin, you get Doge as a reward. If you're mining Dogecoin, you get Litecoin as a reward. The beauty of merge mining. And shout out to little Doji Poo. Look, and we're going to talk about Doge in a minute as well. Litecoin market Cipher is letting us know we had that red dot just ever so briefly, and we printed a green dot, pushing up this momentum. Money flow looking fantastic. And the VWAP that slightly went bearish is now popping and bullish. Looking at the RSI as well, that is almost overbought. So Litecoin had a strong pullback with that RSI and a strong bounce back, which I'm a fan of. Proud of you, Litecoin. Proud of you. Let's hope that we hit this overbought and just go bananas. I would like to see Litecoin go bananas. She deserves it. She deserves it. So ultimately, looking good on Litecoin. Shout out again to whoever's running this account, because honestly, I've been absolutely dead reading these tweets. There was one that they put up about Solana, and I was just so weak. I was so weak. I was like, this is the best thing that has ever happened. And yeah, I'm just such a fan of tweets. Like, you have to appreciate good tweets because it's not easy to do, especially with the amount of humor that they're throwing in here. Oh, man, it's so awesome. So awesome. Shout out to my friend Alexander. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shout out to No G, my Dogecoin fam, and Gary Littlemore, who provided me with this lovely sticker. We're going to talk about Dogecoin in a moment. As Vivek Ramaswamy, cool dude. He's going to be part of the Department of Government Efficiency with Elon Musk to audit the federal government, reduce the spending, get all of these hucksters out of here. Goodbye. See ya. This is a little clip of him talking about his plans with Elon Musk for Doge. Listen up. And also, make sure you're smashing these likes, subscribing and sharing, because if we hit 150 likes on the YouTubes, we're gonna do a rave today because it's Friday, and that's what we do on this channel. Let's go.
Part of what's holding back energy dominance in this country is that administrative state. Look at the regulations coming out of the Department of Interior, the slow permitting requirements, how hard it is to open a new refinery. So I think that is the root cause of our failure as a country, is this unelected fourth branch of government. And I think they look at elected officials as these cute little puppets that come and go every little while. Not anymore. There's a new sheriff in town. Donald Trump's the president. He has mandated us for radical, drastic reform of this federal bureaucracy with the learnings of that first term. And you look, Elon and I mean, Elon's solving major problems of physics. I came from the world of biology. What we're solving here now is not a natural problem. This is a man-made problem. And when you have a man-made problem, you better darn well have a man-made solution. That's what we're bringing to the table. We're assembling the brightest minds in the country. This is the equivalent of a modern Manhattan Project to take on, I think, the major problem holding our country back. It's the federal bureaucracy. Target that cost, save the money, restore self-governance. And Sean, I think we did something pretty novel here, if I may say so. If I just want to say is this Department of Government Efficiency, it is built with an end date. We want to be done by July 4th, 2026. So for the first time in history, creating a department, creating a new government project that is designed to end when its work is complete. That's on the 250th anniversary of America's Declaration of Independence, and that's the gift we want to give this country on that birthday.
This freaking guy. Oh, sorry, that was really loud. Wow. Fixing a man-made problem. That is so... Feedback, girl. Feedback. I am such a fan. And guys, if you're on TikTok, you have to go to youtube.com/missteencrypto, or you won't hear any videos that I play or see any visuals. Please go to YouTube. But dude, this is ridiculous. I am such a big fan of Vivek and what he just said, that we need to be able to create a department that has an end to it. That is not just going to be something that's created and goes into the oblivion. No, this is something that has a purpose and that has a goal in mind, and that they want to achieve it by a certain date, which means they have a plan. We like having a plan, especially being that a lot of people, especially someone that was running for president, did not have a plan as to what was going to happen with this country. You could even put out ideas, but there needs to be a plan, and there's a plan here. So I'm very bullish on Vivek. I'm very bullish on Doge for the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, speaking of the actual Dogecoin, now that is, again, merged with Litecoin, and they're becoming besties on X, which I love to see. Take a gander at Dogecoin price, 35 cents, down 1.24%. We did see a high recently, the local high of around 40 cents closing the day over here on November 13th, 2 days ago. The high with the wick is around 44 cents. Now, bearish level to watch right now is 34 cents. Even more bearish level to watch is maybe where we created some sort of support down here at 19 cents, but that would be a dramatic drop. And the amount of volume that's been coming in on Dogecoin, if you guys can take a gander right there, looks absolutely amazing. Even if you look at Market Cipher that outlines the money flow, it's been steadily climbing. And again, people are bullish on Elon. They're bullish on Department of Government Efficiency, as they should be. This is the reason why we're here, is because we need to be able to have freedom, and we need to be able to have an effective government that has good spending tactics. Being that we have, in this past 4 years, have obliterated our economy because of all of these things. And I love how also Vivek brought up the fact that there are a lot of unelected bureaucrats. It's like a fourth branch of government that they're not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to have the power that they have because the American people did not consent to it. Even with the money printing, did we allow that? No. Did we vote for that? No. And so that's a big problem. That's a big problem. Big problem. Shout out to Dogecoin. Shout out to Department of Government Efficiency. I'm majorly bullish. Bullish.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for the membership. You are amazing and keep doing your thing, girl. Much love from the Netherlands. Kissing face.
Oh, Cripson. Thank you so much. That's actually very sweet of you. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Chris B as well, who's also becoming a member of the Zesty fam. Darn, y'all are beautiful. You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to give away some memberships. I'm going to do that. How many likes do we have? All right, we have 79 likes. If we could hit 100 likes, I'm going to give away some memberships. That's going to happen because I was supposed to do it the other day and I completely forgot. So I'm going to own up to that. And please make sure that you guys are smashing these likes if you want some membership. Shout out to Cripson. Shout out to Chris B. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And thank you to everyone that supports the channel. Whether that's viewing, liking, subscribing, whatever you're doing, I appreciate it very much. Because the more we support the channel, the more we get the word out about what we're speaking of. And so we can onboard the beautiful masses into this space. Beautiful. Also, we have Vivek's new tweet as well, which I wanted to include 2 hours ago, and Elon commented on this as well. Vivek tweeted, "Doge's job is to create a government of size and scope that our founders would be proud of. Elon Musk and I look forward to fulfilling the mandate given to us by Donnie T." And Elon wrote yes under it as well an hour ago. Take a gander at this quick clip. Oh, whoa, that was way too loud. I wish my computer could automatically balance this sound. It's crazy. Sorry.
And you have Vivek Ramaswamy. It's taken people a long time, and now that name is emblazoned into their brain. But Vivek, wherever you may be, where are you, Vivek? Thank you, Vivek. Good. He's working with Elon on efficiency. They're working on efficiency, among other things, and they're going to be saving a lot of money and making our country stronger and better. And they'll be coming out with individual reports, but a big one toward the end. And you put those two together, it's going to be really great. So we look forward to seeing it, working with Elon, and that'll be a great experience. You're going to learn something from Elon, I think, right? It's going to be great. Thank you very much, Vivek. And great job. What you've done is fantastic.
Shouts to Vivek. Shout out to Elon Musk. This is going to change the country, my friends. On top of the fact that Elon said that any changes that they make will be made public. And if the public wants to have a say in what they're doing, then X.com is there and they're going to listen to you. So shout out to them. This is great. Regarding Donnie T as well, keeping on the Donnie T train, he did say something that's quite important. And thank gosh he said something about it. That Jamie Dimon, the JP Morgan CEO, will not be part of his administration. I'm gonna give a little beautiful sound to this one. Bless. I am so glad that he came out and confirmed that Jamie Dimon will not touch this administration, because you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm gonna keep my words to myself. I was gonna say something, but no. You guys know how I feel already. He's
hucksters,
yeah,
fraudsters, scam artists.
Thanks, Gary. Thank you,
Ponzi
Gary.
schemes.
See, I'm allowing you to speak now, Gary. You know why? Because I'm about to talk about you. And don't get upset, Gary. Don't get upset that I'm about to spew. Because it's just the news. It's just the news, Gary.
Huckster.
Hey. So, guys, the latest on Gary Gensler. Oh, boy. He hinted at resignation. Now, I am not shocked. The reason being is that if Donnie T comes in January, which he is, it's official, he did say that Gary Gensler will be fired on day one. That is extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. For crypto, it's bullish for the United States because this is a man that tried to obliterate the crypto industry. Although, if you look at Gary Gensler, he's a complete and utter crypto bro. A complete and utter crypto bro. There was this speech or a little statement that he put out yesterday called Car Keys, Football, and Effective Administration. I got no words other than the ones that he wrote. So I'm going to go briefly through it, and then we're going to get to the good parts with the crypto part and the last line that threw everybody for a loop on X. And it also comes at a time where the SEC is actually being sued by 18 states. A lot of the breakdown here. So open these beautiful ears of yours and let's get after it. This is the statement that he released yesterday. My thanks to Practicing Law Institute and the 56th Annual Institute on Securities Regulation. When I was with you 2 years ago, I quoted President Franklin Roosevelt when he signed the first of the foundational securities laws in 1933. Quote, this law and its effective administration are steps in a program to restore some old-fashioned standards of rectitude. This year, I'm going to talk about that effective administration. He said, I'd like to note that my views are my own. I believe that our securities laws have significantly contributed to our nation's great economic success over the last 90 years. Now, I can't say we've had great economic success over the last 4 years, though he said none of it happened by chance. He also noted that over the years, I've slept better, knowing that when one of my 3 daughters borrows the car keys, there are common sense rules of the road to protect them. There are stop signs, traffic lights, speed limits. There are prohibitions against drunk driving. I sleep better knowing that there are also cops on the streets to enforce these rules and keep my daughters safe. He also talks about football. I'm surprised he didn't talk about the Yankee game and how he hasn't been there for a while. As we enjoy football games this fall, imagine what it would be like if the National Football League didn't have any rules of the road. Imagine it didn't have referees. There would be mayhem on the field and injuries to players. Common sense rules for football not only protect the players, but also build confidence in the integrity of the game for fans. Thus, rules and refs help promote the business of the game. This is just as true for the world of finance, as he says. Common sense rules lower risk and build trust among the participants in the market. Talking about rules of the road, he said, as students of history and economics, we all know nothing stands still. Tech and business models constantly change. Other nations seek to challenge our place as the capital markets leader. Though, if you're admitting within this speech here that tech and business models constantly change, why hasn't the securities laws adjusted to cryptocurrency if this, as a whole, was a securities type market? Being the fact that when he was in MIT, what did he say? 3/4 of the crypto market are commodities, not securities. Even to this day, have we had a solid definition as to what it means when something is a security and what it's not regarding cryptocurrency? Is the underlying asset crypto? Is the contract, investment contract? It never made sense. There was no consistent answer at all. He went into the treasury markets, the equity markets, but what we want to talk about is crypto. Now, this is ridiculous. When I arrived in 2021, the commission under Chairman Jay Clayton, which we also have some news on in a little bit, had already brought some 80 actions, including Ripple case, against participants in the crypto markets that were not following the common sense rules of the road. There are no rules of the road when it comes to crypto, Gary. Hop off your high horse. Shout out to Tom Crown in the chat. Much love to you. His commission, and he spoke about these markets. Starting in his third month in office, when the commission put out the Dow report, the SEC continued that vigilance to ensure that offering and selling securities comply with our time-tested securities laws. Since 2018, this has represented generally between 5 and 7% of overall enforcement efforts. Court after court has agreed with our actions to protect investors and rejected arguments that the SEC cannot enforce the law when securities are being offered, whatever their form. I don't know if court after court agreed with you, especially when Ripple was, or XRP was not a security programmatic sales, meaning you and I going to an exchange that's not a security. And they still really don't even have a reason why institutional sales were securities as well. So I don't know if there was court after court that agreed with you. We also have the fact that he didn't even want to approve a Bitcoin ETF or say the words Bitcoin is a commodity. Still to this day, he refuses to really say that. So we had to go to court. Grayscale had to go to court and have them basically force Gary Gensler to say, oh, you know what? You can convert your GBTC trust into an ETF. So I don't think the courts were majorly on Gary's side towards the end. And what he goes to say is nothing less of mind-blowing. He says not every asset is a security. Former Chairman Clayton and I have both said that Bitcoin is not a security. And the commission has never treated Bitcoin as a security. He wanted to make 2 points. First, those parties offering or selling securities to the public need to register and give proper disclosure. Second, the intermediaries, broker-dealers, exchanges, clearinghouses need to be registered and properly regulated. There is no way to register with the SEC. And when people try to have open conversations with the SEC, what did they get? A Wells notice. And then later, an enforcement action. That's not cool, Gary. So this man is just making things up for sure. He said this is a field in which over the years there has been significant investor harm. Further, aside from speculative investing and possible use for illicit activities, the vast majority of crypto assets have yet to prove out sustainable use cases.
Bruh.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Investor harm? What about all the harm that's been done because of insider trading, where all of these people that work for the government, we're going and insider trading and manipulating the market? Is that okay? Is that fair? No. Talking about illicit activity, less than 1% of crypto transactions are for illicit activity. And you know how we know that? Because the blockchain is transparent. So in what way, shape, or form are we talking about all this illicit activity when there's trillions of dollars every single year with fiat that are being laundered? Yet you don't get to track that. And all the banks that completely disregard AML requirements and billions and trillions of dollars are being laundered through the banks every single day. Yet nothing gets done and nobody gets held accountable. Nobody gets arrested. But they arrested CZ over things we haven't even seen evidence for. This is a complete lie. And Gary Gensler doubling down on this absolute stupidity that has been done over the last 4 years. I am so over him. We're going to get to the conclusion. And once I'm done with the conclusion, I'm going to check that like count. And if we have a beautiful like count, I'm raining membershippery. So smash these likes, please. I'm going to calm down here. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down for the conclusion. Conclusion. Sam and Jane Gensler, Mama, Papa, never worked in finance or even completed college. When they invested their savings, our family benefited from the securities market's common sense rules of the road. The SEC's effective administration of well-regulated securities markets promotes trust. It's what brings investors and issuers to the market like fans to a football game. It's what underpins the world's largest capital markets. It's what has contributed to our nation's great economic success over the last 90 years. Here's the kicker, my friends. I've been proud to serve with my colleagues at the SEC who, day in and day out, work to protect American families on the highways of finance.
Hucksters.
Gary, hold up. Are you resigning? Is Gary Gensler resigning? I'm going to read membershippery so you guys can put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji. Is Gary Gensler resigning from the SEC? Because it would be smart of him, considering that Donnie T is going to crush him on day one and fire Gary Gensler. Membershippery drop. Right now. Beautiful. Membershippery rain. 5 memberships for all of y'all. Gary Gensler may be stepping down and resigning from the SEC. He will be fired. So it's one way or the other. Either he resigns or he gets fired. And either way, he will end up probably getting in trouble for all the things that he's done, considering that the SEC has already been called out for hiring people based on their political beliefs. It also follows up the fact that 18 states have filed to sue the SEC. So we have this weird speech about football and car keys and how he's so great at his job, while 18 states are saying that there is unconstitutional overreach and unfair protection of the crypto industry under the leader of Gary Gensler. This is not a coincidence, my friends. There's a reason why he wrote this as all these lawsuits came out. And you think he didn't know about this? That he didn't get the heads up that 18 states are suing him? Come on, stop the madness. Eleanor Terrett, shout out to her. She's amazing. What a queen. She put out a tweet, and if we get 11 more likes, we get more membershippery, my friends. 18 U.S. states have filed to sue the SEC and its commissioners, accusing them of unconstitutional overreach and unfair persecution of the crypto industry under the leadership of agency chief Gary Gensler. The lawsuit, signed by 18 Republican attorneys general, details how the agency has committed, quote, gross government overreach. And I like that, gross. That's a good word, gross. With its regulation by enforcement crusade against the $3 trillion industry, resulting in an infringement upon states' rights to regulate their economies. Story developing, full write-up soon. Shout out to Eleanor Terrett for reporting on all of this. She's an absolute queen. She knows what she's talking about. And she also put out the full story. So we're going to take a look at that article right now. And hold on, there's going to be an ad that plays. And Okay. Hopefully.
Nike?
There it goes. Okay. On Thursday afternoon, 18 states filed to sue the SEC and its 5 commissioners, accusing them of unconstitutional overreach and unfair persecution of crypto. It was led by a bunch of beautiful people, ranging from states from Kentucky, Nebraska, Tennessee, West Virginia, Iowa, Texas, Mississippi, Montana, Arkansas, Ohio, Kansas, Missouri, Indiana, Utah, Louisiana, South Carolina, Oklahoma, and Florida. Shout out to Florida. The complaint was filed in collaboration with crypto advocacy group DeFi Education Fund, which advocates for sound policy in the DeFi space. Notably, This lawsuit alleges that the agency's industry-wide crackdown on U.S. crypto companies is unconstitutional because it violates fundamental principles of federalism, which ensure that the government agencies operate within their constitutionally defined roles. Gensler said that the majority of crypto, aside from Bitcoin and ETH, are securities and fall under the SEC's purview. This assertion by Gensler has been met with a lot of pushback and spice from crypto, the legal advocates, including 18 state attorney generals, as well as many members of Congress who believe he's extending the agency's reach far beyond the bounds of Congress' intention. Given the lack of clear rules and ordained regulating body, crypto participants have been operating in what the AGs describe as a regulatory limbo. The SEC is not responding, and then we do know Gary Gensler wrote in his thing that court after court has agreed. Court after court has not agreed. That's... Y'all could only imagine what I said. The lawsuit further alleges that by imposing penalties and restrictions on digital asset platforms without proper regulatory framework, again, because there are no rules of the road, as Gary Gensler likes to say, and he has to stay within his chalk line, so he can't say too much. What the actual... Okay. The SEC's actions have introduced, quote, significant risk to one of America's fastest growing economic sectors and infringed on the states' rights to regulate their own economies. The AGs wrote and note that Congress intentionally refrained from granting broad regulatory authority over digital assets to federal agencies like the SEC, instead allowing states to lead on the issue. But the SEC has ignored this allocation of power. There's a quote here. At bottom, the SEC's regulatory overreach defies basic principles of federalism and separation of powers. The SEC's assertion of sweeping jurisdiction without congressional authorization deprives states of their proper sovereign roles and chills the development of innovative regulatory frameworks for the digital asset industry. Please give a round of applause for all of these 18 attorney generals. Oh yeah. Go, Paulie D.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous. And I'm so excited about how this ties into DOGE, because even the Kentucky Attorney General kind of alluded to something similar to DOGE, saying last week people went to the polls and soundly rejected the weaponization of the federal government. This is Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman. Quote, the Biden admin's unlawful crypto crackdown has targeted tens of millions of ordinary people who are taking part in this vibrant digital market. Along with conservative AGs across the country, we're filing this challenge to cut the bureaucracy down to size. And that's why we need DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency Commission.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be so amazing, my friends. So amazing. Goodbye, Gary Gensler. See you later. I want to put more emojis in the chat. I need to see fire emoji, Gary Gensler emoji everywhere. If we hit 4 more likes, 4 more for 125, I will, and I'm stating this, I will give away 5 more memberships because I'm feeling this Friday zest in my heart. And if we hit 150 likes, the rave is happening. Because this is a day to celebrate of Gary Gensler potentially saying, you know what, I'm going to step back, guys. Bye. See you later. See you later. Bye, Gary Gensler. Oh, boy, I can't wait to get rid of Gary Gensler. This man, he can say it about himself. Go ahead, Gary. Now, I'm going to allow... Gary, don't be upset. Just because you're expecting to speak now doesn't mean you're security. Maybe you should have some security because people are pretty mad at you. Go ahead.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Gary, hold on. Wait, what was that? One more time? One more time?
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
It's like he's playing like the best song. Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. Bryce says hi. Gary don't go away, Matt. Just go away. Man, he needs to go away. He needs to go away. We should create like a Gary mixtape, you know? Like, can someone make that? I know Gary Littlemore is a DJ. Can we get somebody in the chat to create like this Gary Gensler mix? Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. Oh, I'm losing my noodle. I'm sorry. I'm just a little crazy. I'm a little out there. Today. I'm just filled with love and zest in my heart. And the fact that Gary Gensler is like on his way out is such a beautiful thing to happen to America, especially for the crypto industry, where he unlawfully and unconstitutionally tried to obliterate this industry. And it's not fair, being that he was a crypto bro. He is a crypto bro. Let's not forget, he got in as chairman of the SEC like 2020, 2021. Well, who was he doing in 2019? Or even before that? A few years before, he was at MIT. Then he was at a Bloomberg conference talking about how things are commodities, not securities. Whoop-de-doo. Talking about Algorand, of all things. And then in 2019, who was he hanging out with? CZ Binance. And why was he hanging out with CZ? Oh, because he wanted to be an advisor and work for Binance. Giving his testimony to CZ when he was trying to become chairman of the SEC. And then, who knows? Here's my question. How much crypto does Gary Gensler own? When he's technically, I believe, not supposed to have any crypto. But how much crypto does Gary Gensler own? Even when he goes on TV, he's like, oh, I know about this project, that project. He's a full-on crypto bro. And you know what's even more wild? That I wouldn't even be surprised if he went and started doing more crypto stuff after he resigns as chairman of the SEC and comes out and says, hey, man, you know, I actually really like crypto. This is actually a pretty cool space. Like, I'm going to release a project or something. That would be the most wild thing in the world. But you know what? I wouldn't doubt it, because this is a crazy world we live in. Dano, you have... Wait, hold on. You have a Gary track? Hold up, Dana. Where are you? He said, play this video. I don't see a linky. Can you DM me on X? Dano? Yeah, please DM me. DM me. And if you have a Gary track, I'm going to play it. As long as I don't get copyrighted. I don't think I should. But Dano, please, if you have a track, then send it to me, please. Also, how many likes do we have? Because we also have major news besides Gary Gensler. This show is a banger of news. We have 130 likes, which means membershippery. I only have 5 more to give away. So we're going to just do it. All right, ready? Get your allow gift finger button press ready. Ready? Let's go. Membershippery!
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Okay, hold up. Where did this go? Okay. Major news, but before that, we're gonna talk about we're gonna play this Gary track. I'm getting it. Hold up. I didn't ask you for this ad. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, Dano, this is exciting. Oh boy, this is exciting. All right, we're gonna play it. If you guys are ready for the Gary Gensler track, thank you to Dano Crypto. Shout out to you. Hold up. Before I even play this, I'm going to go to your channel. Hold up. Shout out to Dano Crypto. What a Kang in the chat dropping this. Please go subscribe to Dano. He's such a cool dude, and I have a lot of love for him. This is his YouTube channel. Subscribe. The link is in the live chat. Please subscribe to his channel. Kang. Thank you. All right, let's play this. Smash the like. I'm going to comment. Yay. Okay. Got a like and comment for the algo. Okay, there we go.
Hucksters, fraudsters,
Oh, Yeah, this is a banger.
Scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters.
Oh, yeah.
Scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters,
Oh, this is a banger.
scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters,
Oh, boy, it's SBF.
fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters.
Oh my gosh, Dano, that's so great. Thank you so much for that. Oh boy, that was so good. That was so good. Oh my gosh. Boy, that was so great. Guys, please subscribe to Dano Crypto. He's such a good dude. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was so great. Cha-Cha says, I feel like one of those silent parties. Please go to YouTube, man. Please go to YouTube. We have some stuff that I'm playing for you. Dana says, I'm a gem. You're the gem. You're the gem. Thank you so much for sharing that. Jimmy on X says, awesome. Yeah, no, this was awesome. This is great. Mr. NC goes, Randy's so fun. She's a hoot. I like the word hoot. I've been using that word. I've been using that word lately. Oh my gosh, I feel so zesty right now. Guys, because we also... That song was so good. That was so good. I'm gonna cry. This is so awesome. I don't know why I'm so excited over Gary Gensler and all this crazy stuff. It's just too funny. It's too funny. Nonetheless, guys, we still have insanely bullish news because we know that under Donnie T, possibly within the first 100 days of him being president, we're going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve for the United States. And we're going to see companies follow suit with having Bitcoin on their balance sheet. We're going to see states do the same and maybe even more countries, as we do know that El Salvador has Bitcoin that they buy. They buy a Bitcoin a day. The Pennsylvania House, my friends, and again, this is going to be one of the many. Pennsylvania House introduced the bill to implement a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This is major news, and shout out to Dennis Porter from the Satoshi Action Fund that really gets majority of this stuff done. And they're just absolutely amazing people that are really the reason why we have a lot of Bitcoin legislation that's been passed. Shout out to Javier with the Heart Puffles. Take a look at this. This is amazing. We know that Donnie T is going to have his reserve, and the prospect had sparked Pennsylvania lawmakers to introduce legislation that would enable the state's treasury to hold the world's largest digital asset on its balance sheet. Sorry, the TikTok was about to cut me off. The largest digital asset on its balance sheet as part of a broader movement to recognize Bitcoin as a store of value. The legislation comes as pro-crypto Republican Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming said she's hoping to push through her own Bitcoin reserve bill on the national level during the first 100 days of Donnie T's presidency. This is insane. The new bill, called the Pennsylvania Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Act, introduced in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives on Thursday, is the first of its kind and would allow the treasuries of the state to allocate up to 10% of its roughly $7 billion of state funds into Bitcoin as a way to help combat inflation and diversify its investments beyond trad assets like bonds and cash reserves. Republican Pennsylvania State Representative Mike Campbell, this bill sponsor, told Fox Business the Pennsylvania Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Act is a visionary step towards securing our state's financial future. By integrating Bitcoin into our reserves, we're not only protecting Pennsylvania from inflation's relentless impact, but also positioning our state as a leader in financial resilience and innovation. Pennsylvania. We also know that Florida was looking to add Bitcoin to its reserves as well for like a pension fund. So if like all these Floridians have their pension funds, they want to be able to hold Bitcoin so that way they could have more of an appreciative zest for all of these pension funds. So shout out to Florida, shout out to Pennsylvania, and shout out to Senator Cynthia Lummis that's really getting things done. And so this is huge. We're going to see a lot more. It's huge. We're going to see a lot more of this starting to happen. We're going to see a Bitcoin rights bill that's going to be moved on to the Republican-led Senate in the coming weeks. And so this is just the beginning, my friends. This is just the beginning of the madness, being that Bitcoin is, again, the best performing asset over the last 14 to 15 years. And who's going to be in the midst of this? Us, our everyday zest, our everyday people that watch things like this, that participate in the network every day, that have been in this space for years, watching Gary Gensler try to destroy us. And now it's going to be held. Bitcoin's going to be held on a national level, a strategic Bitcoin reserve where there is hope that Bitcoin and crypto could solve our $30+ trillion of debt, a major issue that has been inflated by a massive, uncanny amount over the last 4 years. So what Donnie T wants to do is correct that. What they also want to do is correct all the bureaucracy and the madness that goes on and make this government more efficient. Department of Government Efficiency, shout out to Vivek, shout out to Howard Lutnick, that could also ends up being Treasury Secretary, I believe is the role that they want to put him in. I'm astonished. But you know what? Maybe I'm not astonished because this was inevitable. Bitcoin has always been inevitable. That's it. It's been inevitable. I love Bitcoin. I love crypto. Yeah. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of Bitcoin. I'm so proud of Satoshi Nakamoto. And again, I say this quite often, but I love Satoshi Nakamoto. What a genius. And the ego that this man has, uncanny. Uncanny. Such a small ego. Such a small ego. To be able to keep it in check and let Bitcoin prosper the way it does, it's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Looking also in the Donnie T direction as well, and the SEC. I don't know. I have so much news. I don't even know where to go with this. How many likes do we have? That's important too. That's important too. We have 141 likes. We need 9 more likes for a raise. Sorry, there's so much news. Donnie T's World Liberty Financial, they tapped Chainlink as an Oracle provider. So if you're a fan of Chainlink, this is also big news. We see that Donnie T's DeFi platform, World Liberty Financial, announced an integration with Chainlink to provide real-time tamper-proof data to the DeFi project. World Liberty Financial will leverage Chainlink oracles on Ethereum mainnet to power the platform's launch. Based on the v3 instance, following the integration, Eric Trump, the ambassador at World Liberty Financial and the son of Donnie T, said, quote, World Liberty Financial's partnership with Chainlink marks a huge step forward. Never before have we seen more bullish or have been more bullish on crypto or the overall future of DeFi tech. Shout out to the Chainlink. Chainlink right now is up 1.5%. Taking a gander there, battling the 200-day SMA, closing above it slightly yesterday after being in the red. Battling it yet again today. You want to bullishly aim for a closing above the 200-day SMA at $12.88 and looking at $13.42, and even more bullish is that $15 mark. Though if we reject the 200-day SMA, the bear scenario is $11.23. Yay! Crypto! We're going to see a movement unlike anything we've ever seen before. Get ready, guys. Get ready. I'm so bullish on crypto. I'm so bullish on our movement. I'm so bullish on the fact that we are able to be a part of a revolution that is going to not only unite the states, but unite the entire world. Shout out to Zapirate becoming a member of the Zesty fam. Thank you. Bullish. Right now, a little bullish. Zapirate said, I'm back. Well, I'm happy to have you. Rock on, my friend. Rock on. A says, I'm new. Mentor? Well, hello. Welcome. We are here to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, news. Right, Meninja? With the one gifted membership. Thank you. A shout out to our winner of that membership. How many likes do we have? Likeys. Guys, we have 142 likes. Can we get 8 more likes for all of the zest and news today? And then we are going to rave. If we could get 8 more likes, we rave. That's it. Right, Bubba? Bubba gave a little heart. Thank you, Bubba. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a little member on the TikTok team. I still don't know what TikTok team means, but thank you for being part of it. Appreciate you. TikTok is weird, man. I just don't understand how it works a lot of the time. I mean, like, I know that it's a thing. Like, there's memberships there. But you could just be a part of it for the sake of it all. And people just love being part of it. And I appreciate everyone that's on my team on TikTok. Everyone that's a member on YouTube. I feel like X should do that as well. I think we should have that. Hold on. Someone asked, did Charles Hoskinson and Elon Musk make a deal for Cardano to be the tech behind X Financial? I don't think they're connected. I didn't hear anything about Charles and Elon Musk, though I know that Cardano and Charles Hoskinson is going to possibly be helping the next admin regarding crypto policy. Bubba said, love listening. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for being part of the team. Appreciate you. Wow. I cannot believe what's going on. I can't believe. Chris B, no, I didn't get your AI song, my friend. I didn't get it. Maybe I have to go and look in, because sometimes like emails go to the spam, so maybe I'll look. I got you. Chef Dave said, YouTube represent. Yes, my friend. Let's represent the YouTubes. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Like, this is ridiculous. What a beautiful, bullish time to be alive. We have 3 more likes until we rave. Pump it up. Oh, you know what? Why am I playing this? Listen to Piano Matty B. He's so easy to listen to.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Bing bong. Bing bong your hearts away. Bing bong. Bing bong. Wow. What a day. What a day. Bitcoin's still hovering around 88.5. It's aight. It's aight. I can't believe the news that we broke today. This is just absolutely wild. I'm so bullish on life right now, right? Market cap traders, so bullish on life. So bullish on everything. I'm actually getting a haircut in like 2 hours, and I'm so excited. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like I should get the haircut? Should I not get the haircut? I feel like I have to. I feel like it would, like, I'm looking to just clean it up. Maybe take off like this much. Is that good? How do you guys feel about that? Is this a good amount to take off, or is it too much? Put a 1 or a yes emoji if this is a good amount. Yeah, so this is what it would look like up to this level. And I feel like it would just be a lot easier to manage. How do you guys feel? Put a 1 or a yes emoji if you like this length, or 2 and a no emoji if you don't. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? Put a 1 or a yes emoji if this is good, 2 or no emoji if it's too short. Let me know. Let me know. I think, I kind of like this length. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it would just be a lot easier. Not too short. Mr. S.C. said way too much. Oh, boy. He said no. He said no. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. I need a change. I need a change. But I'm definitely going to do a little bit of a choppy chop. Always love your content and huge smile. Keep bringing it. Well, thank you, Fireball. I appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, we have 150 likes. You know what that means. Give me a second. Right stuff. Oh, J-Lo. Shout out to J-Lo. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate you. All right, guys. We are ready to rave. Are we ready to rave? I don't know. I guess I gotta ask the chat because this ain't about me. This ain't about me, man. This ain't about me, guys. Man, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Literally, the sun is shining so bright in my face right now. It's like the sun is just like rising and shining. Oh my gosh, I'm off my rocker right now. Guys, if you guys are ready for the rave, I need to see raves in the chat. I need to see rave in the chat. Nilo said, this is my jam. I love the elevator music. The elevator music is my fave. I always get copyrighted for it, but like if I'm also getting copyrighted for the rave and being demonetized, then you know what? Who cares? Right, rave, rave, rave. I need to see rave in the chat. If I don't see rave in the chat, then my heart's gonna be broken. My heart's gonna be darn broken. And is that what we want? Like, I mean, I don't know. Do y'all want to break my heart like that? Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Don't go breaking my heart. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do we want to see rave? Do you want to see a rave? I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I feel it within my body right now. Feel it within my body. Oh my gosh. You know, imagine watching the show for the first time and this is what you tune into. Like, not the serious stuff we talk about, just this. People must think we're crazy. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, get ready. Get ready. Robert said crave the rave. All right. Randy S said yes, rave for the love of God. Rave. I got you. Let's go. Go on YouTube, please. If you're on TikTok.
Ponzi schemes.
Chat. Shout out to Mini Shell. I have a lot of love for Mini Shell. I have a lot of love for her. Wow, darn. Oh, you guys were rooting for the black hat? I didn't know. I thought, because I feel like whenever I wear the black hat, y'all are telling me to get this one back. So now I guess the black one is the one. I guess that's it. Randy M says straight fire. There's so many Randys in this chat. I've never seen so many Randys in my life. Who is this? Mr. Patterson. Thank you for the roses. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Verhoofty floof, said Lord have mercy. True said again. Again, I don't know. I don't know how many likes we have. Because if we had like a stupid amount of likes, then I mean, darn. All right, guys. I don't know. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for Zest. Let's see. Got to do it again with the black hat. Are you serious? I guess I have to abide by the chat rules because then I'm going to be in trouble. And then y'all are going to be mad at me and not come back. I mean, does that mean I have to change the shades too? I guess I have to. Darn it. Darn it. Imagine if I left and I just didn't come back. That'd be so messed up. I would never do that. But keep the shades. Wait, hold up. Meninja, thank you for the membership. All right. Alrighty. Okay. All right. I guess the black hat is here. And I also changed the shades, because if I'm changing the hat, I got to change the shades. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong thinking, but that's what I'm doing. Guys, write rave in the chat if you want that encore with the black hat. And by the way, shout out to Black Hat, who's always in chat. I miss him. He said he has no interwebs for the week. He's spending time with Papa Black Hat. I miss Black Hat. Shout out to him. What a great dude. Alrighty. I need to see rave in the chat. Let's pimp it. Pimp the chat with the rave. Pimp the chat with the rave. And we're gonna get after it. Right, my friends. Right? All right. Let's get it. One more. Let's go, mini shell. Get it. Get it. Well, my friends, it happened. The encore rave has occurred. It did. I did it for the love of all of y'all. I did. Listen, my friends. Listen, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I just have a lot of gratitude for the fact that I get to do this every single day of my life, and that I get to do it with such a beautiful community. And so I feel #blessed. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your time that you spend with me. Thank you for being a part of a revolution that is not only going to change your life, it's changing my life, but it's going to change the lives of the world. And again, I say it all the time, Bitcoin is not going to just unite the states, it's going to unite the world. And I'm so bullish on every single person that plays a role in this revolution. Mini Shell said, thank you, you made my day, I'm off to school. Have a beautiful day at school. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. A happy Friday. Rave your hearts away. Have an amazing weekend. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.